Minimum wage obviously is going to be a major key in the general election. So the big thing is who is actually winning on this front. Wilbur Ross back with me. Wilbur, you say it's easy to explain this to poor people why a higher minimum wage would hurt them.
Right, because they'll be replaced by robots. Robots are free. They just involve capital investment. They ought to be running ads against the minimum wage increase saying only robots want a higher minimum wage.
Wouldn't the retort to that be robots are coming anyway? They're inevitable. So whether they're a year earlier or not, I need to feed my kids. I'm 22. I've got 2 kids and I'm stuck at McDonald's.
Yeah, but if you're stuck out of McDonald's without a job long before a year, it doesn't take a year to put a robot in place.
So are there any other, because I think there are other arguments in addition to automation. I mean, for me, from what I've studied, is that most households, lower income households, have more than one breadwinner, and those people all earn less money. And you may have some with 2 or 3 minimum wage workers. So if you go up in wages and an employer has to fire people, you go from 3 wage earners to 2. Those raises that those 2 get aren't going to overcome the loss, overall economic loss. And that's where I think, that's where I think that's another economic issue. But here's another thing, Wilbur. When you artificially pay someone for a skill set, overpay them, they never have to become better people.
Well, that's true. That's very true. But in your argument about the 3-family breadwinner household, that's pretty rare. I don't think you have very many 3-worker households at the low end of the pay spectrum.
I don't know. I lived in the projects. I got to tell you, there's always 2 or 3 people in a house that are working at some place, whether it's the supermarket, McDonald's, Burger King. They rotate, and that's how they stay afloat. And a couple maybe getting some benefits. They figure it all out. But I do think it's unfortunate that you've got a lot of poor people marching, being seduced by this, and being told that these Republicans are evil because they don't want higher minimum wage. And I wish that people would understand that that's completely opposite to your point. Right. The quicker you raise these wages, the quicker you lose your job.
Yeah. Also, the other thing, it'll drive up the price of the McDonald's hamburger.
Right.
So it isn't just that you can raise minimum wage and nothing else happens.
Absolutely.
A lot of other things happen.
Absolutely.